Everybody, but I am back. We are. Oh, right. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that, everybody, but my console is, taking my console is deciding to be, kind of bad right now, so. But regardless, we've lost a couple of people right now, but hopefully we'll get things situated.
Aim left the party.
Oh, who?
Aim a liar.
Oh, yeah, of course he did. I was like, as soon as I invited him, I was like, God, why is this
Your
taking
party
so long?
was disconnected.
I'm like, yeah, I was like, yeah, I just tell him I can't, because when I invited him, stuff hit the fan, and SHIT hit the fan pretty much. Just tell him that it was like, I'm not sending anybody outside of the in-race report. So, obviously, sorry to everybody, but only the in-race reporter is being invited. Anybody else is like, I'm having all the freaking problems with this thing right now, and I'm getting really frustrated with my console right now. So hopefully we'll get the in-race reporter next time around, unfortunately, but
well, they're already yeah, they're under pit right now, so are you kidding me?
yeah. Wait, who?
Weather season.
Yep, Wabbit season. Yep, Wabbit season is gone as well, unfortunately. So there will be no other in-race reporter, unfortunately. I guess that ends things. There is, unfortunately, it only happened once, but still.
Yeah, they're gonna lose some points for back to black.
Yep. Still getting. Oh, now Sebastian's paint scheme loads in. And now Frosty's won't. I guess Frosty's paint scheme won't work now.
I still see it.
Yeah, I don't see it. It's just a stock one. That just goes to show you, I'm getting tired of this console's getting on my nerves. I'm probably gonna get now it loads in, but now Sebastian loads in and everybody's loads in now. Whew. If I have another one, just tell Sam I'm not doing the commentary for the rest of this race and all that stuff. It's just like I'm getting really, my console's getting really overheated and it's pissing me off.
Well, he only put the invite only, so I can't join the party.
Fair enough, yeah, fair enough. Fine. Oh wait, we can get him in the party. We'll get Wabbit in the party, and we'll get Aim in the party, I guess, as well. Hopefully these will work now. There's Aim, and there is Wabbit season. Oh, Wabbit season. What happened there?
Enter the audio.
Oh, geez, yeah, that's... Well, yeah, just, I'll relay the message to everybody, but yeah, go ahead. But yeah, go on ahead, Webb, and I will explain everything to everybody. Okay. But we welcome one of them that came in. That was I guess one of them that was one of the leaders in the race. Amo Higher. Please let me know if you included your audio, Aim.
Yep, I included my audio.
Okay, Amo Higher. Well, obviously we got our fill-in race reporter, Rabbit Season. Please include your audio as well, Rabbit Season. Let me know when you do.
Alrighty, I did.
Okay. What happened there? As soon as I had to restart my Xbox because, well, my Xbox was being a POS at the moment. I had to restart everything and stuff like that. But what happened?
Well, I was just running laps because I was 4 laps down, filling in for the worst IndyCar driver ever.
No offense, PRG Black. No offense, PRG Black. Hopefully, maybe make up for that next race.
I tried to do something decent there, but that's just the track. I was burned to the ground. I hate that place so much, but as is. Driving around, had crashes off the last crash,
yep.
3 wide and turn 2. I made like 5 positions on the restart.
And then I'm assuming engine damage and stuff like that happened on that last one.
Yeah, I just didn't really feel like running any more laps.
Yeah, fair enough. I can understand. Either way, PRG Black said he was gonna probably just be a start and park in there, so at the very least it was like, you made up some ground and stuff like that, so
I mean, it'd be one thing if I was actually racing for my points, but it's points for somebody that is not on my team for this series. I think I have it to be this series.
Yeah, there will be a next season.
Yeah, I was like 4 laps in, so I didn't really feel like I was going to continue.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, we thank you for at least the one time we brought you in, even if it was kind of sloppy to bring you in. That the one time when you were the in-race reporter. Let's be honest, that's probably why I haven't done it this entire season. No offense, everybody who likes that. I'm just kind of rusty and not something like that, so maybe someone who's more capable of doing that, being this is the first season for me, was kind of a little bit rusty.
And I'd like all of you in this party right now, and all of you that might be watching the Twitch chat and on the interweb, PRG Black, I ain't never running the Road to Race again. You're gonna do it, boy.
Yep. PRG Black, if you're hearing this, might as well just have to be a start and park. Better than nothing in some case.
Alrighty.
But
I guess we can let you go, Weber Season.
Yep, we thank you. But hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for Premier Racing League. Possibly, fingers crossed.
Which track are they racing at?
Sunset, full.
Road or oval?
Roval.
What?
The Roval.
The
Roval track, the road course track for Sunset.
Oh, okay.
You were there, you were there. That's the track where you were at. Woozy, yeah, that's what it's gonna be at.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, then we better need to prepare for it. Like,
yep, we gotta prepare. I don't know if I'll be there, but if I'm there, it's like spectating and hopefully cheering y'all up. We also happen to have, from someone who was mostly in the back, no offense, Wabbit, to someone who was battling for the lead, we got Aim O'Hire. Aim, explain to me what happened. You were up front leading laps, and then next thing you know, poof, gone. DNF engine. What happened?
It kind of sucks. It was my internet. It fully kicked me out of the game. You know, I was very angry because like I had a top 5 car in my car.
Yeah, you were one of the 5 drivers that were in here that was battling for the lead and stuff. Before Wesley eventually took over and been in the lead since.
I don't know why. I've never had my game crash before.
everybody went crashing into the wall. And I was like, oh wow, I got disconnected. I don't know, but I don't think I was getting first place here anyway because Wesley was carrying this.
But for a while you were up there like leading laps and stuff, battling with the ones that were also leading welder base, Frosty, Druff.
Yeah, I counted it. I had 4 left with it. 4 left.
Nice.
Yeah, so I guess that's some points. I mean, I guess.
I mean, it is what it is, but it's like, sucks that it had to end like that, but
Yeah, it kind of ruins my round 8 for me, but...
Yep, you're
we'll
now
try
at
to
a full,
bounce back.
you're in a, obviously we got Daytona Road Course next week. What's the strategy there? Provided freaking, Wesley and or Skinny Brave don't show up and dominate, you have any strategy.
Well,
Maybe a win.
Depending on how this goes, I don't think I'm going to be a threat anymore in the final 8 here. But I want to run the course, try to get the top 5, and maybe get a win. Who knows?
Yeah, obviously. I can't remember I'm trying to remember who won last weekend. I can't remember it. I was on the track. It's Druss. Okay, yeah. So Druss is one of those that I'm assuming isn't he? Nope. Druss is not one of those that's in the... Oh wait, yeah. Wait.
Yeah, he's not in the top 8.
Oh yeah, he's not in the 8. Okay. Wesley is. I was like thinking to myself, wait, Druss? I thought Druss would have been. Yeah,
Druss actually had the same thing that happened to him at Sebring happened to me. I think that's how he got kicked out of it.
Ooh, dang. But you would have been one of those that's like a win and you would have locked yourself in.
Well, it was. We'll go with the lock.
Yep.
But you know, my teammates are still out there. 6th and 7th right now. Hope they go to the top 5.
We've been monitoring Sam, and he's been doing pretty well so far in this race. Provided my console works. Provided my console can still work sometimes, not get freaking be all terrible.
Oh, is there a caution?
I don't think there is a caution.
Well, Frosty caught up.
Frosty caught up to...
He's got a close one.
Yeah, Frosty is looking to close in on Wesley right now.
Sebastian's doing pretty well also.
Sebastian was one of those that was behind Frosty. I think he was one of those that was at the front earlier. Well, granted he wasn't leading, but still. Frosty. Oh, Frosty's into the grass again. Ooh.
As far as right now, who do you think is going to win the race?
One of these two. But I'll be surprised if Sebastian pulls something out of his behind and wins it.
I want to say Druss.
Oh yeah, Druss.
He's kind of lurking back there.
Yeah, back-to-back wins for him. That'd be something right there.
Yeah, it would definitely help me out. I want that to happen. So,
I mean, yeah, it would happen if you get somebody who isn't in the top 8. Frosty and Wesley. Oh, Wesley's not.
Yeah, Wesley's in the car.
Yeah, Wesley is. Yeah,
Wesley is
2 to 9. I'm like, I'm trying to look at this graph, and I'm like, I didn't realize 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are the ones that are the top 8. And I'm so used to seeing with that one and stuff like that. I'm like, God dang it, why is it like that? Ugh.
Well, as
But
far
anyway.
as right now, everybody is going to get points here because everybody,
even this guy right here,
Yeah, Big C.
Big C. I'm like,
All he got to do is
I
chill, man.
I see him in the when they were doing the thing when it was him and Milkshake. I was like, geez, this guy might be one of those DNFs early, and I'm like, god dang, you're wrong, granted. 3 laps down.
If he DNFs now, I don't think
Top
that'd
10
be very
points
good.
time. Yeah, first race.
I mean, all he has to do is chill. He is
Oh,
about to
Meanwhile, he's got the leader behind him.
Oh,
Oh, you gotta get him out of the way. Oh, yep, all good.
oh man.
Oh, 29, oof. It ain't 100, but still, it's...
Well, Wesley is pulling away from Buxley again. That is
1.3, yep, 1.3
crazy.
now.
Plus only have 0 top 50 penalties.
How many laps is he at? 68?
Yep,
Wesley.
68.
Yeah,
I did the math of how long it should be. I don't know why, Sam. I said to Sam, I don't know why we had it at 150 when in actual length it's 170. When I had the mock title, I mentioned at the beginning in the first part of the stream, the first one, mind you, I had called it Petite Le Mans 173. Because it kind of makes sense. This is Petite Le Mans, all that stuff. Don't know why I went with the other name, but I'm like, why 150? 68 times 2.54 does not equal 150. Just didn't add up. I thought it was 170. It was like a 170 to be a little closer. Yeah, Wesley putting on a dominant performance. Once again, he being the only Toyota. But I feel like there might have been another Toyota when I was racing.
Nothing to it.
I know Skitty was filling in for him, but I was so sure there was another one that was a Toyota. I know I wasn't a Toyota, I'm a Chevy. I'm always going to be a Chevy.
If
Pounder
can pull this off here, it will make up for what happened last time.
Yep, if anybody remembers, but I wasn't, if anybody remembers, considering, well, not that many would probably remember, if there was a stream, it was a POV stream from Sam, considering I was on track with them last week. Yes, Kitty Brave filled in for Wesley, and bam, out.
Yep.
Just goes to show you, you're filling in for somebody, you ain't gonna do well. It's 2 weeks in a row. Somebody fills in for somebody and doesn't do well.
Hold on a second. Spot here.
Rossi's back up in here, Rossi. Rossi is back.
Yeah, and he's getting closer to Wesley.
The dress is kind of getting there too a little bit.
Yep, 1.4, he's coming. He's coming in. Yeah, he is closing in on them. And Rossi. These are two guys who were in the lead earlier. These three were in the lead earlier. Sebastian was only as high as second because he was on front row with Wesley Burr early in the race. Rossi trying to come back. Here, Wesley holding on. 8/10 now, 8.2 now, 0.82, 89.97. 1 second now. Russ is still back there. Wesley trying to pull away. They are about to come up.
Wesley is still taking off like a rocket.
Oh! Rossi got loose a little bit there. So did Druss back there. Druss got a little bit loose back there too. But that has allowed Wesley to pull up a gap. 2.1 seconds right now. Rossi looking to try and come back. Remember, this is probably the last time he's going to be here. He's going to be taking a break after this season. Focus on college. Rossi would like to maybe close it out, maybe get a win in this season before he closes the BRL chapter in his Forza career. May still continue to do league races. Probably wouldn't be on Tuesday. Probably be fair. I'm like, schedule things on Tuesdays. Mostly everybody does them on weekends. Just saying, just an opinion. That's all this is. It's an opinion. Here.
That it is. Sebastian. It's about to pass.
Sebastian is it? Sebastian is. Sebastian!
He is coming.
Yep, isn't he?
He is coming through there.
Yes. Well, lead. Yes, we still got kind of a battle here. This is a surprising battle. Sebastian, I believe this is, well, outside of second. Second's been the highest I've ever seen him be in any of these races. He's a sleeper.
He's definitely a lurker, dude. He's just out there.
Yeah, you don't never cut him out. Yeah, you never cut him out. He's a quiet mover. He's one of those that comes through and is like, he's putting up an impressive showing here. He's battling some of these guys who have been doing this for quite a while. It is impressive as we see Ultras goes wide, goes into the grass there. He hits the VP fuel sign a little bit there. Ooh, what happened?
No, when you said flushed into the glass and sliding.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah.
As we see another guy getting into the sand, that is Big C, now 5 laps down. And then we also got 2 cars 1 lap down, that being the car and Dale Jr. As we're seeing Russ is looking to get by the number 8 car, Budweiser car, the car. Not a lot of battles going on right now.
Yeah, like Sam
I think it's kind of like spread out a lot.
This is kind of. This is one of those things that's like. God, this is kind of. I remember there was one race I've been in commentary. This was a long time ago. Before I ever knew Yawn, it was like an endurance race. Here at this track, it was I think it was on the previous game, FM7. Yeah, the race was kind of, for commentators, what I can understand a racing point is like that's better when it's gapped and there's gaps and stuff like that. But for someone who's a commentator, it was kind of.
I was about to say, yeah, you were going on my mouth, but I was about to say, yeah, this definitely was Sam
Yeah, that's kind of one of those things that I think the only battle we got going on is this one for third, Sebastian and Druss.
But other than that, yeah, I think it's up there.
As far as everybody right now, I think everybody's really just trying to finish this race.
Yeah, which I can understand. But then, like I said, I mentioned that race, and it was just like, yeah, from a commentator's perspective, yeah, it gets kind of boring. Stuff like this gets kind of boring really quick sometimes, and that's probably why eventually after that race, I was like, you know what? Why don't I make a transition to be on the track? And I think the next race was, I think, Indy. One of the road courses. It's not the current layout in this game. It was the one where it had like the carousel when you're first going into the infield in FF7. I think it was that one that we did. I was in that one. And then shortly after that, I got my first FF4 online league race win.
Yeah, but for this season, we don't have Indy on the schedule.
Yep, we do not have Indy on the schedule. Which kind of sucks, but I can understand.
Inlay to wheat.
Yeah, Inlay wheat. Yeah, he's he's had a quiet, whereas we've seen, like, you know, some of those, he's had pretty much a quiet day. The only ones that we have had, that we've probably been on more often, I think, some cars, like, we know, like, these, like, Beloved Car, and, you know, Big C, you know, they're like, oh, this is a bad. They kind of had quiet days and stuff like that. Yeah, Big C has had so many times he's gone into sand traps and stuff like that. Kind of reminds me of a certain someone who kind of did that at Sunset. What about you, Uzi?
Huh?
We're talking about you, Uzi. Well, if you get better than that, well, if you get better, don't worry.
Sunset was horrible. I didn't.
Oh yeah, all the Sunset full force one. Yeah, Skinny Brady put on a clinic.
Oh yeah, he was.
I was like, well, okay, that's impressive, stuff like that. I think the only one who was even putting up a fight with him, trying to get to him near the end, was Frosty. Frosty was literally the only one trying to get him, but he had to go in the pits, and it was all over. I wasn't really impressed by that with him.
Oh shoot!
But it was the next
took over.
Yep. Trust is.
He's catching up to
Trust.
Frosty.
Yep, Trust finally got by. Oh yeah, Frosty's right there. Dude, he has lost a lot of time to Wesley. Because yeah, you be patient enough, and we might see some battles finally through.
See, Wesley, I think Wesley's going into the caution
Yep.
out.
He's pulled. Yeah, he's pulled. He is essentially pulled the Skinny Brave, and he's like, yeah, I'm not wasting time in this. Let's just put on the plane.
But like, when is he not going to be? Like, he's always.
Yeah, he pulled a similar move. He pulled a similar move like freaking Skinny. He was in 8th place at one point when we had a lot of people. And then he climbed all the way back to the lead, and he's been there ever since, pretty much.
I was
like, oh, that's pretty impressive.
He was.
Yeah, that's when you were still in the race.
He
Yeah,
was
he
in
was
7,
in 8.
and he was just
7 and 8,
struggling.
he was just like, yeah, and then next thing you know, after you left, he's just like plowing through, going through everybody. It was like nothing, and then he got to the lead, and it was like, Jesus Christ, that's freaking impressive. He got about 21 laps to go. We got quite a bit of a battle as Druss and Frosty have kind of put a little bit of a gap on them and Sebastian, who's in 4th right now. And then you see the gap, it's like Welder, former leader Welder, and then we got 3 former leaders, well, we got 1 current leader and then 2 other former leaders. But yeah, it's just like, he must have gotten the Skinny juice, and he's just like putting on a woman, as we now see Frosty and Druss are coming into the pits now. Same with Sebastian, surprisingly. Welder's probably going to be coming in here too. But what about Wesley here? Wesley's probably going to come in for tires here. He's right next to Big C. He puts Big C 6 laps down. I don't think anybody has had that many laps down. I think, what was it? Freaking Wabbit had 3, I believe, if I'm correct. Right, Woozy? Wabbit had 3.
I think so.
Yeah. But you see all that, and you see Big C, and he's like, well, this is for Big C, this is pretty much a pretty humbling type of race. Oh my God, look at that engine. Oh my God. Wow. God, 55.3% engine damage. Wow. I think Big C needs to call it. It's just like, take the points and just get out of here. Oh, he's coming into the pits. He's going. It sees the engine. He's like, yeah, I gotta get in. Jeez. God dang.
I mean, see, all he has to do is just finish this race. I mean, he's good.
I mean, he doesn't even. I mean, I get him.
He's getting top 10
There-
points here. Like,
Yeah, but still, you're 6 laps down. It's like at one point, as you get to the point of where, yeah, I'm waving the white flag. I'm bowing out at some point. It's just like, come on, you're that many laps down. It's just like, you know, it's just like, save yourself the trouble, the burden of doing so many, going into many stands, hitting the walls and all that stuff. It's like, you know, come on. It's, at this point, it's just like, it's just like, yeah. Meanwhile, we got, we'll go back.
there's really nothing going on there. It's just...
Yeah, we got a battle for second right now.
Yeah, second is Frosty and Druz here.
Jesus, and they put even a bigger gap on them, which we never. Sebastian.
Well, Wesley just pitted here.
Wesley is pitting. Bobby, he's got. No, the gap is 32 seconds. There's not going to be a gap. I think this could probably be. This could potentially be it, because we're what? We got less than 20 to go now at this point. I think we're about.
I think Wes is going to pull away here, and I think he is going to win.
18 laps to go. Well, they are. Oh, maybe they're closing on him.
They're
Okay, very interesting. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. It's like he's still gonna have the lead. It's like they can get close.
They're gonna be close. They're gonna give him room for
6 10, 5 seconds, 4 seconds now. They have enough to catch up to him and be an interesting race, or is it gonna be like
momentum? So
yeah, I mean they did go into the pit, but I know for a fact that it's gonna be like.
they have a chance here. Dress can come back.
Gap, 4.1. Gap is now just 4 seconds. 4.0 seconds. Back to 4.1 now.
Oh, okay.
Still going 4.1.
Oh, never mind. It is going up. It is going up. I don't know where he gets his engines from, but
I mean, he's a Toyota. He's a Yoda. He's a Toyota, and it's number 11. It's a Gibbs Toyota. Well, would you?
Well, the number 11.
It's cheating Yoda. It's in cheating Yoda. No, cheating Yoda.
Well, the number 11 was from Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, but it's Denny Hamlin's car, pretty much. And he has won 3 times at this point. Can't say about Homestead, because he wasn't there. Car didn't even do that great. But Wesley, now the gap is 0.9.
I know a lot of people are looking for it too. A lot of people are. People like Drudge and Frosty. The caution leader, you know.
Oh, the caution. Oh yeah.
A lot of people
they
are
need a yeller.
Yellow flag could be flying out here pretty soon. You never know.
Oh, looks like Wesley Burr is about to catch up to Sam Cook here. But in the lap down, Sam has been doing pretty impressive as of late right now.
I'm going to need to talk to him later. That's for sure.
Wesley?
Nope, Sam.
Sam, yeah.
I'm going to need to see how this race plays into my season.
I mean, you're still, but your top point, at least in this board, at least on this one, like. We see Wesley closing in on Sam now. Sam is going to do the respectful thing and let him go by. And now Sam left down his first car, left down.
Yeah. And how far is he away from me? Or Welder? Oh, he is not
Welder.
on Welder at all.
Welder. Ooh, Welder's got some got some damage a little bit. Like it looks like it might be. I can't really tell if it's front or rear. Probably is front. Yeah, that's more so front. That's more so front. That's more so the front. If it's ahead of those rear view mirrors, those mirrors, then yeah, that should be at the front. Oh yeah, he's coming in the pits. Welderface is coming in the pits.
Well, that would mean Sam Cook might be, yep, you're going to be past.
Welderface.
Still going to be the first car lap down.
Nope, well, what is he going to be? Yep, Sam does. Well, there was only the first car one lap down for like a second, or less than a second. And Sam is back in that first car one lap down, if we do somehow get it. We are pretty close to the end. This will probably be about 15 laps to go right now.
Yeah.
Leslie chose to not show up last week. Car got
Maybe this is all part of
I kept saying, but I kept saying to myself, if I show up, his car doesn't do too good. But then I realized, no, it's running limit. I'm not going to do good.
Oh, Joe's is about to pass Sam. He's not that far from Wesley.
Yep, 2.4. The gap is decreasing a little bit. Somehow it's decreasing. Something must be happening with Wesley because Truss is coming. Remember, Truss is not in the top 8. He is out of it. He's one of those that's just battling for a top 10 right now. But he is slowly but surely closing. Does he have enough time to get him, though? That's the question. He might be able, I think he might say, I'm not letting you get off that easily. Well, we saw Wesley went into the sand trap a little bit there. Ross is closing in. The gap is 1.5. He might be closing in. We got a battle, possibly a battle brewing here. Ross is somehow put on the engines right now, but he's like, no, I'm gonna be Skinny Brave here. If Skinny's not showing up, I'm putting the Skinny Brave out. Skinny was the chef, if I'm correct. The 46, if I'm correct. I believe Skinny's a Chevy driver.
He is a Chevy.
I'm thinking Skinny might have given Truss. Truss was one of those that's like kind of a similar strategy like Skinny did at the Sebring. You know, he was just in the bag, he was in the mid-pack, just kind of just chilling, letting the race go on, and then when it gets closer to the end, he's like, okay, time to turn it on. Let's go. Guys.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm thinking Truss is doing something similar here.
Oh, we got some lap cars here. This might.
Yeah, we got all this one. Yeah, this is gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh, and he got by him.
Puts him out.
That was in late. I think that was in late.
Yeah, that was Big C.
Oh, that was Big C. Oh yeah, Big C. But that has allowed Truss to finally close in. Comes Truss. Truss is right there. We got ourselves a battle for the lead right here. Truss is going to go to the right side. Truss is... Ooh. Can he clear him? Can he clear Wesley right now? Wesley's like, oh, this is Sebring all over again. And oh, the left car gets in the way a little bit there. The Truss is still there right now. We're closing in. We're getting close to the end. We got about also almost 10 laps to go. It is about 12 to go. Can Truss get by Wesley? He did for a little bit there. Can he get it? I think he's going to make Wesley for sweat a little bit here.
Hey, I told you, I said mark my word. I think Drez might pull this off there.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't think at first because he was so far back. But all of a sudden, here he is. He's pulling a skinny brave right now.
I'm telling you, he lurks. He lurks, man.
Yeah, he lurks. He's
lurking.
chilling. Yeah, like I said, he pulled a skinny brave. Skinny brave did the same kind of strategy. Like I said, it's Sebring. You know, just chill in the back for a bit, you know, or mid-pack, and then when it came close to the end, it was time to turn on. As you saw at the ring part of that race, he pulled away, and I think it was Wesley that was second. He pulled away from him. So Wesley is like, I'm not letting that situation happen again.
Oh.
As we see, Dale Jr. gets a little bit loose there.
I know it must be scary seeing them two trucking through about this.
Yeah, not. Well, some of those people, we're seeing like it's a deja vu of Sebring all over again here. Got 11 to go.
I think Drez is gonna pull it off in the final lap.
But he's got to get by Wesley first.
He just slipped there a little bit. He might get by him here in these last few
Yeah, this
turns.
is one of these. Wesley goes.
Oh.
Wesley got loose. Wesley got loose. Trust to the left side. They're side by side. Get Trust, hold on. Wesley still holds the lead. Oh, but here they come again. But this time, I think he got him. There's no cars in front of him on this one. Can Trust get by him? Here comes Trust. Trust to the inside of Wesley Burr. Can he get by him? Oh no, Wesley still holds on to the lead. Oh, we get ourselves a good race from the lead right now. Just a little bit loose there. But it is 10 to go. Oh, just is a little bit loose there. But he's still got time. It's 1.2 seconds. Oh, and he gets into the grass a little bit there. I think he may have used up some of his stuff. Ooh. Can he reel him back in? There's still time. 10 to go. I think he can still possibly reel him in a little bit there. Yeah, 1.3 seconds now. They're going to have a lap car. Wes is going to have a lap car to deal with. Yeah, it's 1.3 seconds now. Still 1.3 seconds. Russ is still holding on. He's still within striking distance of Wesley Burr. They made mistakes right there. Maybe he can pull it off right now. 9 to go. Here comes Struss again. Struss is there. Trying to catch him. Made a mistake last lap. He's not doing those mistakes anymore. He is right there on Wesley. Oh, that's inlay weed. Inlay weed. Go, went around. They got by him. Here comes. Oh, are they? I don't think they're slowing down. They're still green, I believe. I think Sam, look at Druss. Druss is looking to the what looked like he was going to go onto that into the corner, but then he realized he probably would have been on the outside. But here, they're still green right now. Here comes Druss. 8 to go. Druss is there. It's 8 laps to go. Right there. Can he hold on? Here comes Druss. Druss looking to the inside right now. No. He's going to look to the outside. Oh.
We have a
Caution. We got a caution.
Now this brings a whole new to who might win.
Oh my God. We got ourselves a caution here.
Oh,
But
wow.
for it might have been for Inlay. What happened? Woozy, what happened?
He got DNF and I'll probably get one in the...
Oh, Big C. Big C is gone.
No, I don't think
Maybe
it was
he
Big C.
finally... Yeah,
'Cause-
Big C, DNF. Big C, DNF.
No, but he left before the caution. He left like 3 laps ago.
Oh, wow. Well, it might have been somebody else, but Big C is gone either way.
I seen Inlay
Who was
lead
6th?
go to pit, so it might have been something with him. Because I
Yeah,
seen
we
him drop
saw
down
it.
the
Like was, yeah, we saw they went by him, and it was all still green. But yeah, Welderface. That means Welderface is the first car 1 lap down. He gets his lap back. But yes, we are under caution. We got about 8 to go. But everybody is coming into the pits now. This could play the deciding fact. This could be the deciding factor of the race right now. Yes, it is still going to be Wesley Ver and Druss. That will be at the front. Everybody else pitted. Yep, Big C regardless. Got a top 10 out of it. Granted, with 6 laps down. 6 laps down. 7, I would think. I think it's all 7. But probably won't. But this is going to be an interesting restart here. As I know I've been on the game camera, but I guess here we're nearing the end and we might as well be on this one. So we got at the front, it is Wesley Ver. Second is Druss. Third is Frosty. Fourth, Sebastian. Fifth is somehow Welderface. Then we've got Inlaid Wheat. Sam Cook in 7th. Dale Jr. 8th. And Beloved Car 9th. But only a handful of them are going to be able to have a say of getting a chance for the win. Will it be Wesley? Will it be Druss, who's made a late race resurgence, pulling a move similar to Skitty Brave and Sebring near the end, where he finally turned it up and got the lead and never lost it? Or will it be Frosty? Frosty was one of those that was leading. Sebastian as well hasn't led this race yet. Yeah. Only leaders we've had, Wesley Ver, Druss, Frosty, Welderface have 1 point. The other one being with us in the booth right now, Amo Higher. But can Wesley hold on? 6 cars on the lead lap. Here they go, they're doubling up. Who is going to win at Road Atlanta here? We are green. With 6 laps to go. And Druss going on the outside, but no. Wasn't able to. Sebastian up to second. Sebastian spoiling it for Wesley, or is he one of those that's gonna help Wesley out?
Hey, I'm gonna go here. I gotta go do something.
Alright, well thank you for joining us in the booth, Aim.
Alright, no problem, no problem.
We're gonna continue on with this. Druss gonna go on the inside of Sebastian right now. Now he did that, he got about 2 laps to go to catch back up to Wesley. Can he go and get him again? He did it before. It's 144. Well, Hi-Res is no longer in this with us now. The Druss looking to claw back. Claw Wesley back in, reel him back in. He only has about 5 laps to do it. Can he do it? The gap, 1.7 seconds, and Measles has Frosty. Oh, I made some huge mistakes, and he is all the way back. 2.4 seconds back. So it really is a 2-car show between Druss and Wesley right now. Can Druss do it? The gap is 1.1 seconds right now. Now, meanwhile, Sebastian is pretty close to Frosty right now. We are getting close to getting dark, but it won't matter. 5 laps to go here. 10. 6 to go. Remember that, we had the pace lap. 68, 69 is the... Can Druss claw Wesley back in. He needs to put on a miracle right now. Gap is 1.4 right now. 4 to go. So I would be correct. 68 is white, 69 is check. Correct, Wesley?
Yeah.
Okay. Needed to make sure on that. We are just 4 to go. He needs Wesley to make a mistake. Gap is 1.7 seconds. 1.8 now. The gap is 2 seconds now. I think it's an even playing field right now. Unless something happens with Wesley. Wesley might be quicker. There we go. Oh! Just went into the grass a little bit there. Forgot to turn there. Oh, what happened to Druss? Druss is falling back. Something must have happened. That might mean it's over. Potentially. Druss was the only one that was closing in, but that's not going to happen right now. That being second belongs to Frosty right now. Right now, Wesley Burr, he should not make any more mistakes right now, and he's got this. Only 2 laps to go for Wesley Burr. See, Frosty is not too far. Only 4.4 seconds, but I don't think he's going to have enough time to catch him unless Wesley makes a mistake right now. Wesley Burr had the scare from Drutt, but he has overcome that. His car didn't do so well last week at Homestead, as Kitty was in there for him. Wesley Burr is one of those in the top 8 right now. A win would put him in the final 4. Last week it was Drutt that won. This time, this may potentially, this win could potentially lock him into the championship 4. White flag in the air one more time around Road Atlanta. Why did I say right there? Road Atlanta. For Wesley Burr. This could potentially punch him into the final 4. Comes out onto the straight for the final time. Wesley Burr, we've had some technical difficulties today in this stream, but here we are near the end with only about a couple of minutes left in this stream. As Wesley Burr has only a couple more corners off of the top. One final turn. This is going to punch him into the final 4. Wesley Burr wins at Road Atlanta. Frosty 2nd, Sebastian 3rd. Wesley Burr has done it. Wesley Burr is into the final 4, potentially the champion. Possibly, maybe the championship. Woozy, if you could, invite the top 3, that being Wesley Burr, Frosty, and Sebastian to the party so we can do post-race interviews with them.
Okay. There you go, that one.
Okay. We'll see who will be joining us here. Hopefully somebody does join.
Hopefully invite him again.
Okay, I'll invite him. Okay. I'm gonna get. Let me see if I can find him in a party right now. Let me get him in here. Let's see if we can get Wesley in here. Where's Frosty at? Hopefully they'll be. There's Wes. We'll give. Hold on, Wesley. We're about to do some post race. We need to get the other two in here shortly. Gotta get Frosty and Sebastian in here. Provided I can try and find them here. Oh, I know what I can do. Where's the BP? Let me see if I can find. Where is? There's him. Where is Frosty? There's Frosty. Oh, wait. Why invite the game? I meant invite to party. Why can't I invite him to party? Oh, wait, is he already? Okay, there's Sebastian. Hello, Sebastian. We're trying to do some post-race interviews. Just trying to see if we can get Frosty in here. Why is Frosty not? Hopefully I can get him to join. Where is find? Send invite to Frosty. You would be starting here shortly, Sebastian. Since you finish,
There we go.
There's Frosty. All right. Thank y'all for coming and joining in. Obviously we're about to do post-race interviews.
Don't forget to include the audio.
Yes, we start off with Sebastian. Please include your audio. Let me know when you do. All right. We start off with our third place driver, Sebastian. How are you doing? Yeah. Obviously we've seen throughout the race. You have been kind of I think when we had AIM in here earlier, you were kind of a silent mover. You were making your way through the field rather silently. Would that easily describe your race today? Yeah. Oh, awesome. Woozy, you got anything to ask our third place driver?
I guess graduation on the third place winner for Levantes. What is your strategy coming into Daytona World Course coming up next Tuesday?
All right, well, thank you for joining us, Sebastian. That is your third place driver. And we come to someone I think me and Woozy know all too well. This is probably the last time he's doing Road Atlanta here in BRL. Coming in second is our good friend, XR Frosty. Frosty, includes your audio. Please let me know if you included it.
Yep, all good.
All right, well, congratulations on what probably might be your final time here, at least in BRL. I wouldn't say overall ever. How are you feeling after concluding this race, Frosty?
Wasn't fast enough. That's about all there is. I don't know. Car was fine.
Yep. Obviously there were some times you were battling in the lead, and obviously we also had someone you were also battling in the race, Amo Hire. Obviously there were times you were trying to catch Wesley here, but other times it was just like, oh, you were in there. What could you have done to gotten better? Maybe snagged a win here.
Good question. I don't know. I wish I had an answer for that. Just wasn't good enough. Haven't had great red course speed all year, so we're just gonna keep digging. But yeah, that's about it. wasn't fast enough. Driver didn't do a good job today, so he's gonna have to keep going.
That's fair enough. Woozy, you got anything to add before we let him go? To ask him or anything?
Yeah, you were very fast on the straight line where you were facing Wesley. How would it like to be like in the middle of the center when you pass Wesley to get in first place?
That felt good for about the 2 seconds that it occurred. Otherwise, we just weren't fast enough. So, I don't know. It was a good day. Overall, good points today. Looking forward to next week.
All right, and my second question is, what is your strategy coming up to the Daytona World Tour next Tuesday?
Show up with speed. That's about all I got.
Fair enough. Well, thank you, Frosty, for joining us. That is your second place, and now we come
Thanks, guys.
to the first place driver, and I think the first one to lock in to I would assume the final four, or into the championship four. I'm confused by that, but the winner of Road Atlanta, Wesley Ver.
Can I
Wesley,
take the last one?
Absolutely.
All right.
Taking the interview for Wesley is Woozy Emu.
All right, Wesley. Congratulations on the first place winner of the World Atlantis. How you feel, man?
Feel better. Lock into the final four.
All right. Damage, do you have any selection for Wesley?
Yes, obviously. You put on a clinic here today. There was only a couple of laps where you were never in the lead, but there were times you were as far back as 8th and then charged your way up to the front where you never lost it afterwards. There were times where you had some others that were challenging you for it, like I would say, Welderface and Drust, to name a few, before they eventually fell off. You know, what was the strategy? What was going through your mind when you were in 8th and then made your way up to the lead?
I knew I had the speed to get up there. Obviously, there was a big stack up before the S's that caused me to have damage. That's why I pit before we went back to green there. And then it was just, you know, getting a rhythm and culling. I knew I had the speed, so all I had to do was go up there and grab it.
Yeah, well, thank you for joining us. That is your winner of the if I'm correct, I have to realize the name because it's not what we had originally intended at the beginning of the stream. The Food Trucks of America 150, Wesley Ver, thank you. To Woozy, any closing remarks before we end this eventful day, to say the least?
No. No answer.
All right, fair enough. On that bombshell, we'll end the stream here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Yep, we are done with this. Later.